don't listen to the haters. It's a classic term, but there are, first off, I applaud all of you for being here and going after this craft. Because there are so many people, oftentimes, that are very, very close to you that are going to put you down and tell you, go get a real job.
I've been going around the world and I've been looking for revival, cause what I see, it's critical for all of our survival. People turning on each other, lovers put on a shelf in exchange for some hate and some greed to get wealth. The world's become a crazy place, it's everyone for themselves. So go and grab all you can get because it's gonna run out. We've been fed that lie so long, now we believe without doubt. Seem to be a part of something that could bring about some benefit.
I was thinking when we're talking about headshots too, that idea of inviting people for headshots.
Oh, right.
Once we get our office looking nice.
Yeah.
Right now it's an empty space. And,
Is it built out? You gotta build walls and everything? Or?
We're probably not going to really need to. There's some things that we're going to do inside. Like the way it's set up is pretty sweet because there's one area where we can actually make our own green screen studio and just have that in so clients can come over and record, anything.
I swept this area like 50 times.
Dude, seriously. We need to get a Roomba, Chris.
Or somebody.
Something, just because this area just gets dirty fast.
I don't know. Really?
I deep cleaned on like Tuesday. Oh man, it was deep.
Maybe it just looks dirty?
Except for the dirt.
Yeah.
That part looks real.
Well, let's see. John Kelly is actually my operating officer. He's actually holding down the fort while we're up here, but I have two offices. So I still have an office on the beach in Florida, and I have an account manager down there and another video guy down there. And then I have a lot of crew in Mobile. Up here we started hiring, we brought Drees on, he's Atlanta, he was in Atlanta, and then we recently just brought Luis on out at KSU.
Yeah.
So we're in growth mode now. So we've been really staffing up our Atlanta office. The biggest thing for me is culture in a company. And what I love is it's not we're like a family. We are a family, And yes, we may bicker every once in a while.
It literally was just sitting on top of the tripod.
Oh my gosh!
So it wasn't screwed in at all.
Fantastic.
Literally was just sitting on there.
Is this tripod not?
Who used this last?
I ain't never used it. Jesus.
Way to go, guys.
Hey,
Way to go. But at the end of the day, we're brothers and sisters, right? That's the way it is. Like I always say, when I hire people, it's like it's an adoption process, right? It's not picking them because what's based on their resume. I'm picking them because of these are the people that we want to grow with, right? The biggest thing is you're spending more time in the workplace than you are with your own families. So you got to get along with the guys the guys and girls that you work with. Wait, got to get the full effect all the way to the wall. Ready? Oh! John does a lot of stuff, a lot with operations. He does a lot of our onboarding, so a lot of new clients that get brought in. John's involved with me in the onboarding process, and then he also oversees our staff as well, just making sure that everything's being run on a day-to-day basis. With me, like there's a lot of things that I do. I'm out and about. I'm the cheerleader, if you will, of the company. I'm the face of the company, so I'm doing a lot of meetings. I'm doing a lot of speaking engagements and stuff. So while I'm away, I know everything's being taken care of because John is taking care of everything operationally.
Pose for the camera,
I'm working on stuff.
Spicy.
I'm working in show business.
All right, so Chris Drees, or Dreezy, sometimes we call him. Drees and I, we have this little thing. We call each other Brozino and Bro Biscuit and Bro Potato Chips. I don't know. It's something. But Drees and I met in Marietta Square we were introduced by a mutual contact, and we hit it off right away. So Dries has gotten some Emmys under his belt. He's done a lot of stuff with the military and a lot of stuff in social media. So originally we hired Dries on as handling our social media for some of our Florida clients, so a lot of retail stuff. Started out small, and at some point during the line, he expressed interest in the whole filmmaking aspect of it, and this was when we were during our transition into an entertainment marketing company. So I wanted to include him. One of the biggest things is I want to be able to give everybody the desires of what they want to do inside the company. So I started including him on this new concept, Pitch Chris, that I started producing the show by myself, and I needed a producer. Welcome to episode 21 of Pitch Chris, where you guys ask me questions about the entertainment business, and I'm going to answer them for you. Luis Rivera, the guy who's filming right now. So I met Luis, actually I had an interview at KSU, and I did a speaking engagement there, and Luis, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Luis stepped in to fill in for somebody to operate the camera that day. So he was filming me and interviewing me at the time, and he was just spot on. I mean, the questions that he was asking me during the interview were just spot on. He showed a good, solid leadership there, and we were actually getting ready to hire our next video guy, and I was like, he stuck out in my mind, and I told Dries, I said, that guy that interviewed me, I was like, let's bring him on. And so we actually hired him right out of KSU, and it's funny, in initial interview, I never even looked at his resume, but I told him, I said, it wasn't your resume that I was hiring, it was you and your leadership ability, and I want to help you, coming out, if we're going to be the first, employer in your field, I want to be able to give you every single opportunity to grow, and give you everything that I can to get you where you want to get to in life.
All right, go for it.
Please don't get anything.
I'm trying not to.
I'm super excited because the direction that the ad agency is going, we're not just a digital ad agency, we are a entertainment marketing company, and with all the film productions going on here in Atlanta, the future's looking pretty bright.